Hello, my name is Eric Fagetto, founder of Earth Gardeners, an ecological horticulture company in western Massachusetts. I recently wrote a letter to Captain Victor Glover, pilot of NASA's Artemis II mission. In it, I shared my experience as a gardener because I have come to realize that sustaining life beyond Earth is one of the central challenges of human space exploration. Thinking about space exploration has changed the way I look at Earth. It has taught me to see our planet not simply as a place we inhabit, but as a garden to serve and enjoy. As inhabitants of that garden, our role is stewardship. Each of us is entrusted with a small piece of terrain. For many people, it is a backyard. For me, it is a narrow strip of land beside my apartment's driveway, less than 50 square feet in size. Yet even this tiny footprint carries a sacred responsibility. Since introducing native plants and reducing disturbance, I have found butterfly chrysalises beneath its leaves, a small indication that the narrow strip has become habitat. I have come to appreciate that every place on Earth possesses its own identity. Soil, climate, topography, history, wildlife, and human influence combine to create a landscape unlike any other. We only see this once we have eyes to see it. Even a severely degraded landscape has a personality waiting to emerge. Restoration is not about forcing our vision onto the land, it is about discovering what the land is trying to become. Michelangelo is said to have seen the sculpture already inside the marble. His task was to remove everything that was not the sculpture. Ecological restoration feels much the same. Although land is not stone, and its future is never completely predetermined. The gardener's work is not to invent nature, but to recognize the living possibilities already present and help them emerge. Sometimes restoration means finding an ecosystem like the dying ember of a fire, then protecting and nourishing it until it burns brightly again. I have begun to call the standard of attention this work requires space-grade horticulture. We have one homeworld, Earth. It deserves the same seriousness and intentionality, all the blood, sweat, tears, ingenuity, and investment that go into sending a probe to Mars or the moons of Jupiter. If space exploration is to teach us anything, it must teach us to protect, nurture, and nourish the living spacecraft and garden that is Earth. The precision and ingenuity NASA employs in its missions to space must also be applied by individuals and by society to the sacred ground and atmosphere all around us, beneath us, and above us. This work, this work must occur at the societal level. Meaningful and expansive public policy must reflect an understanding of how profoundly human life depends upon the health of the land, but it must also occur at the human scale. Each of us must participate in the care of the terrain to which we are related. This is our responsibility as creatures, sustained by Earth's resources and nourished by its beauty. Earth Gardeners was created as a terraforming corps to provide the labor and hands-on knowledge required for ecological restoration here in western Massachusetts, with its particular terrain, ecology, and history. It was also created as an Earth Care Institute to teach people throughout our region how to care for a place unlike any other on Earth. Join me in the episodes to come, an adventure in discovery, affection, creativity, community, and wonder, as we learn to care for the terrain to which we belong. We will explore every dimension of the life, stress, and resilience of our land: plant physiology, hydrology, disease, wildlife, geology, history, public policy, and much more. This terrain is our homeworld at the human scale. In time, we may discover our dormant capacities as gardeners of the earth. Through observation, participation, and reflection, we ourselves will be transformed. We will learn not simply we will learn to live not simply on the land, but with it.